Welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast, issue 184. Man, we're creeping up to that 200, bro. Just want to say a massive thank you to all the listeners and people that watch us on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the new YouTube channel, the Brothers Geek Out podcast. The link will be in the description. But if you're watching it on or listening to it, through a streaming service, then the link is in the description, not in the podcast. Make sure you check it out. But G-Man, how you been, bro? You all right?
I've been cool, bro. I've been cool. Taking a couple of days off work. I'm on holiday. I'm drinking a full fat Coke.
Good. Enjoy it,
bro. You know what, bro? I haven't taken a day off work since early August, right? So it's been over 3 months. September starts the busiest time of our year. But I've been on routine since then. And it's so important to come out of routine and just, enjoy life. Because you know my routine, working and training, eating healthy, eating this and whatnot. I haven't come out of that for 3 months.
Yeah, that's hard.
I took a couple of days off work, just literally no routine, no training, no diet, nothing. I tried to come out of life and just chill, man. So it's been good, bro. It's been good. Like I said, I'm enjoying some bad food.
Enjoy it, bro. That's the main thing.
Yeah, watching movies, going out and just relaxing.
No, it's important, bro. It's so important. I
was burning out. I was burning out, man. Seriously, it was. I didn't realize it was over 3 months, but I was getting to a point where I was proper burning out with work, and I was making loads of mistakes, and I just wasn't enjoying things. But I was like, that's why I needed this holiday. But yeah, no, all good, man.
No, it's important, bro. I burnt out a few weeks? Was it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago when I fell ill? Because I haven't had a day off since. Well, we got the weekends off, but weekends get busy. But I haven't had time away from work because I used up all my annual leave to do the project in Birmingham. I haven't been off since March, bro.
Oh, damn.
And that day, I remember Shanaz was like, just stay home. If you're run down, just sit down and watch TV all day, man. Enjoy it. Order some food, have a game. And I did that for 2 days, bro. I've never done that before, like in ages, bro. I've never got to sleep at like 12 o'clock and then wake up at 2 and be like, what's going on? So, and I was watching films. I caught up with quite a lot of movies and TV series, which was good in the process. But it's been a busy week, bro. Like, I've got to go to cinema twice. I've got to catch up with some movies. But let's start off, bro. We got some actually good stuff and some interesting stuff.
Yeah,
we missed last week.
Last week, so busy. I think I was just busy. Just couldn't find the time, man. Like I say, even though weekends we have off, weekends, man, I'm routine still. My Saturday's still routine. And then Sunday's the only day I chill. But really, I don't want to do anything. It's kind of like a routine. I watch UFC in the morning, then I just sort out shit for work the next day. And that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So even with weekends, I'm routine. That's what I'm saying. So it's good to just be out of routine completely. But yeah, let's get cracking. I know we missed last week, so let's catch up with everything. We got movies to spoil and watch and talk about. Of course, the Marvel universe has expanded even more, so we're gonna spoil the shit out of the Eternals later. But let's get on that later. Let's start off with some of the lists on the list, man.
No, of course. Let's start off with John Woo coming back, and I think it's Joel Kinnaman, if I said his name right. Looking to do a movie, and bro, it was funny that we were talking about we haven't seen a John Woo movie in ages, and what happened, and then suddenly that comes up, and I'm like, oh my god. The universe is great. For us to get another John Woo movie, I'm very excited because his movies, I still adore, you know. I still listen to the 100%. Soundtracks, you know what I mean? Hard Boiled probably has to be one of the best action movies ever, bro.
No doubt.
Hands down.
I was watching the Wu-Tang show, and there was an episode with Raekwon and Ghostface Killer, and they're watching, Raekwon is introducing Ghostface to the killer.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you got to watch this movie and whatnot. And they have their own scene based on it and whatnot. And I'm just
yeah.
The whole John Woo, and that's why we're talking about it, right? And now John Woo's got a movie out. He was ahead of his time, man. Listen, all this John Wick, Gun Fu, all this sort of stuff, that was all started with John Woo.
That's John Woo, man. That's him.
I mean, I know it evolved from cowboy movies to whatever, but John Woo took it up a level and then it stepped up from him and whatnot. But yeah, and they're doing a silent movie. Yeah, but apparently it's a silent action movie. So there's going to be a lot of expression in that movie based on, you know, I don't know,
amazing, bro.
and music probably and facial expressions and whatnot. That sounds artistic, you know what I'm saying? Like just up John Woo's alley.
If you watch his previous movies, when the action does come on, he doesn't really have much dialogue or sound as well. Like he takes that part out, puts a soundtrack in there, and let the actors do the emotional part. You know what I mean? He did that in Face Off with the kid. He had the headphones on, and Nicolas Cage was coming through. He's done that in The Killer. He's done that in A Better Tomorrow. He has these moments, but to see that as a full movie will be absolutely amazing. The light keeps going out.
And he's always been good at casting actors to play action stars. You know what I'm saying? Not just action stars and then they do their thing. It's actors playing action stars. So they put a lot more emotion in it because Chow Yun-fat's he's an actor, man. He's a proper, you know, like he does all those, before all The Killer and stuff, before we knew him, he was doing like proper like acting, when I say acting movies, but non-actions and whatnot, showing emotions and whatnot. So when he was doing The Killer, for example, you could see the emotions and everything in his face when he was going through that movie, right? So he's really good at that, man. So it's gonna be great to have a John Woo movie back.
I'm excited to see that. Definitely excited to see that.
One second. Wait, put the aircon on here, please. It's freaking hot as hell, man. Sorry.
You got arms of teeths here, bro.
man couldn't spell thief, bro. So I just wrote teeth.
But it's not even that. It's arm of teeths.
It's supposed to be army of teeths, man. I couldn't spell teeth, and he kept auto-correcting to something else. I was like, fuck it, just put teeth down. But hey, anyway, listen, have you seen it?
I've seen it. It's a good fun movie. It's, you know, it's your, I don't know. It gave me a little Fast and Furious vibes. It gave me, you know, I don't know. It just gave me Fast and Furious vibes, and it gave me, you know, a heist movie vibes. It is a heist movie. But they've done it quite clever. It was clever the way they did it, bro. Like, it was good fun. Hans Zimmer's soundtrack was sick. But I like the morale of the story and how it leads on and where it moved on to. And it's a good shot movie, bro. I love the way it looks.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
I was impressed by the fact that it was a prequel to a zombie. I know the zombie movie was a heist movie anyway, but it was a prequel to a zombie movie that had nothing to do with zombies. And you still loved it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
they spoke about the zombie apocalypse, but it had nothing to do with it, and it had everything to do with the safe and the artisticness behind the safe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
How amazing is that, bro? They made the safes look like a puzzle, like world class.
And that's how they do it, bro.
Yeah, it was amazing. So I was actually amazed by that. And that German guy, the main character, was awesome. Like, he's really funny. He's like really likable.
He is very likable.
With his innocence and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, he is very.
The only thing is, I watched Army of the Dead after. But I figured, let's watch this again because, you know, the prequel was so good and I couldn't remember things. The safe in Army of the Dead, I know it was named like the last one, the Gutenberg or whatever.
Gutenberg, yes.
But it did not look as epic as
the way they did it. Yeah, of course.
Look like that. Anyway, maybe, you know, the idea came after and whatnot, but I was just impressed that it had nothing to do with zombies and it fit in with that movie and it turned out to be awesome. I really enjoyed it, man.
No, it was a good watch, man. I really enjoyed it, bro. You know me, I'm a soundtrack guy. As soon as I heard Hans Zimmer doing his work, I was like, "What? This is moist." It was really good.
Hans Zimmer's doing a European tour next year, man. I don't know, but we might have to jump on one of those, like, I don't know, go to a European country that we haven't been to in a while and just.
You know what? I'm definitely
fanboys. What do you call those, groupies? Well, go be
a man. Hans Zimmer groupie.
Nasty,
but yeah, no, I'd be definitely on that without a doubt. I'll be happy.
Keep an eye out and check if he's coming to London. I mean, when he says Europe, it might be like, screw you, Brexit or whatnot. So then UK might not be in it, but check if there is a London one. If there is, man, jump on that, man.
No, definitely will do.
So great movie.
Really good film. Really good film.
Yeah.
Blade's in Moonlight. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I've been reading.
Bro, these rumors, they keep starting off as rumors. Now it's looking legit. Your camera's gone all dark talking about Blade and whatnot. Bro, man, shit, man. If they put Blade in Moonlight, how sick would that be, bro?
So good, bro. So good. If it just ties it up neatly, you know what I mean? It will. I don't know, man. It will fit together really well, bro. And what I found out as well is that the I think it's the art director or somebody that worked on uh who worked on Moon Knight uh will be on Blade and has done production work on Morbius. And Morbius trailer came out as well this week, which was absolutely awesome. So if they tie it all in, bro, because that trailer, I'm not gonna lie, out of a lot of trailers that have come out and a lot of movies that we've been seeing, I was moist, bro.
That trailer was sick, especially for a Sony production one. No disrespect to them, but from the Marvel universe, you expect something else. From Sony, you expect something else. This one for Sony looked awesome. Like just the way he looked, the graphics and the special effects and his abilities. I mean, it looks like it's got that story of, you know, like Iron Man or whatnot. He's trying to cure this disease and blah blah blah. He goes through his own adversity and then, you know, he goes through the shit. But yes, if you're saying that the same producer or whatever, what art director's working on all three, man, there's got to be a connection, because obviously now ever since that trailer, everything's coming out in regards to what universe is he in, because you saw the Spider-Man from Tobey Maguire, you saw Vulture from Tom Holland, and then you saw Oscorp logo from
Amazing Spider-Man.
Garfield. So you know, it's confused the shit out of everyone what universe is involved in. But then again, Multiverse of Madness, I'm sorry, the new Spider-Man is opened up the multiverse. So this could be anywhere, bro. It could be anywhere. But that trailer was awesome. And hopefully Blade shows up in Morbius, in
Moonlight.
And hopefully one day they
can... not Moonlight, Moonlight, bro.
Moonlight. Well, he started in a film called Moonlight, right? Mahershala.
Oh, yeah, he did. I haven't seen that.
It's a good movie. It's actually a good movie.
I'll check that out. He is. Yeah, I think he's a wicked actor. Jim Carrey as MODOK.
Sick. That's a good cast.
Very good cast. Yeah, I can see that.
MODOK. Jim Carrey will be awesome as MODOK. I think he'll pull that off sick.
No, definitely, without doubt. I think he'd be great as that character, and I think he needs to. Well, if he does, depending. If he does, it'd be absolutely amazing to see him do that, man. I've got enough love for Jim Carrey, except Dumb and Dumber 2.
Hey, he still had it though. He still had it, regardless. He's still done his performance. Just the movie was a bit outdated.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of comedy just didn't work anymore.
No, it didn't. Gal Gadot as Snow White, the evil queen, the white evil queen.
I copied and pasted that text, bro. I didn't, there was no racial implications behind that, bro. I copied and texted that.
No, all good. I mean, listen, man. I think her career has like flourished since the Wonder Woman thing. So good on her, man. I think she's great. I think she is awesome in those movies. I think most of the films she has done, I think she's been great. So it should be interesting. And some of these live action movies, I haven't got to. Excuse me, that was random. Sorry, guys. Apologies for that butter's cough.
Butters, dude, bro.
Oh man, it hasn't gone, bro. We still got the coughs.
It wasn't COVID, was it?
No,
just flu. Well, did you guys get tested?
Yeah, we did the test.
Is it worth getting tested nowadays? Just freaking take it, man. Anyway.
So I'm shoot, like I haven't seen most of the live action ones, like Cruella I still need to see. So
it's really good.
I need to like dive in and see what Disney are doing with the live action series at the moment. So no, I look forward to seeing it.
There's a market for them, and it does, you know, you've seen all the original cartoons, and it is worth seeing the live actions because they're really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've built a second market for these movies, these cartoons they want put out. So definitely check it out. And she'll be awesome as I think she'll do good as the queen. I wonder who Snow White's going to be though.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see who
and I wonder if they use, you know, the seven dwarfs. I wonder. I mean, is dwarf the right word to use? Is that's right? Yeah. Yeah. So I wonder if they what they do with that, and if they you know, because they all had character, right? That was the movie was really about them, right? But when I say really about them, the cartoon was really emphasized them and their emotions and whatnot. And they brought charisma to those cartoons.
Of course they did.
Hopefully they bring them in the movie as well.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I hope so too. the next one you got Daniel Day Kim joins the cast of Netflix live action series. What live action series?
The basic, I didn't even copy the whole text. Airbender, Airbender.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Airbender. What's it called, man?
The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender.
The Last Airbender. Yeah. Yeah, they're called
Avatars.
What have I gone blank for, man? No, remember what's that? What's the biggest, highest grossing movie of all time, bro? Why have I gone so blank for? The blue
Avatar.
Yeah, the Avatar. They were the original avatars. You know that, yeah? They were originally called avatars, and then after that movie came out, they changed it. There's something to do with Airbender stuff.
Oh yes, you're right. Yeah, it's the Last Airbender. Yeah, that's right. It's called the Avatar.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's called the Avatar, but then they changed it up because of what's his name, man? Making problems.
Yeah. Well, anyway, look, I saw that news all over the place. Not that I know much about the Airbenders and whatever the hell it's called. See, I literally don't know shit about it. But I thought it was news to just put down anyway. Yeah. And I'm not really familiar with him either. But I did see that it was on there, and I guess I did watch the old movie and I enjoyed it, but that flopped. Remember, it was a flop,
I thought it was all right.
I thought it was pretty good too.
Yeah, same. Very good movie. But yeah, because that was an M. Night Shyamalan movie, isn't it?
Yeah. But it didn't get good reviews and it flopped. And I think it was from that they wanted to call it Avatar, but they couldn't because of Avatar. But anyway, I don't know. New thing for Netflix. Hey, there's been a few new things for Netflix. Narcos season 3, Mexican season 3 started yesterday. So I watched episode 1. I know we're going to talk about, we might as well talk about it, the new movie with Idris Elba, The Harder They Fall. And
let's talk about that before we jump on the other stuff. But bro, The Harder They Fall. So far, I'm almost at the end. I've probably got another 15 minutes left to do. But bloody hell, bro. I am fully in love with that movie. The way it looks, the way it was shot, the way the soundtrack, the actors, bro, so good, bro. So good.
Yeah, I literally just finished it now, just before we started the podcast. And yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's so awesome. Yeah, like you said, everything from the music, everything looks clean. Everything looks cool. They look so, you know what I mean? They look proper cool with their characters, the Western characters. And you know, one thing I noticed and I appreciated about the movie, they didn't play a lot on the race card or anything, right?
Yeah.
Like discrimination and that shit. It was just between them. Even between them, they didn't even call each other the N-word or any of that sort of stuff.
That's right. At
the time, everything was just a Western movie, and it was done really fucking cool, man. Idris Elba playing a bad guy, he played it emotionally, man. You know what I mean? Like he did. Awesome. And then what's his name, bro? Why have I forgot his name? See, I'm fucked right now. I can't remember anything. What's his name?
That's right. I don't know his name. It's gone off my head as well, bro. Sorry, bro.
Fuck's sakes, man. I just said his name earlier. The main freaking Kang the Conqueror, man. Fuck it, Kang the Conqueror. He Who Remains. He Who Remains, bro. How could I remember He Who Remains? I can't remember his real fucking name. So basic. He was so awesome anyway.
He's a good actor, bro. Really good actor.
Very good. Yeah. Come on, man. I got to do him some justice, man. Say his fucking name, man. Dumb brain right now, man. Dumb brain.
It's all right, bro. Let's go.
Huh? Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. Yes. Oh my God. Such an easy name as well. Lose.
I know. Something we need to remember that, bro, and not call him Kang the Conqueror. But he's freaking awesome. The movie, like I said, was shot. So everyone, I don't know how to explain it, man, but it was like different from a Western. They made him so cool. They gave him swagger. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So
but it still had that feel, bro.
Yeah, it had that gritty feel because you could see their face, right? The facial hair and whatnot.
Yeah.
Gritty. But if you look at the town that they live in, or that Idris Elba's character was running,
it's
very colorful and clean. Like you notice all the buildings, they look very fake, and obviously that was a set, but the houses look fresh and clean and colorful. Like it wasn't downplaying on this is a black town, so it's going to be grimy or whatnot. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It was clean. I kind of appreciate all of that. It was just very clean and colorful. Which was sick. I really enjoyed it. And the soundtrack was like a Western mix of like, so reggae, hip hop, and then like classical Western. It was really good, man.
Bro, I absolutely, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to finishing it off when I get the chance later on today. But yeah, no, it's just put together really well, and I love the directions they've gone with, like that opening credit scene, bro. It just got me excited for the film, and then when we saw the Chadwick Boseman tribute, I was like, oh man, that's just so sweet, man.
I missed that. Wait, where? Who? Where? Tell me. I missed it.
It was on the train before they broke out. Idris Elba's character, Rufus.
What did it say?
C.A. Boseman on the train.
Oh, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. I did not notice.
I think he was supposed to be a part of this film, or they just did it as a tribute.
He would have fitted straight perfectly into this type of movie, man. Ah, shit. Okay. That was awesome. I didn't notice that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good. So, no, I'm looking forward to finishing it off and then definitely going from there. I
won't say anything. Yeah, I won't spoil it at the end. But yeah, and it's also got my guy, Brothers Love, is a Brothers Love. What's his name again? That's all I know him from.
You know what? Every time I see him, that's all I know him for as well, bro. But he's a good actor, but
that's all I
Brothers
know.
Love is a Brothers Love. I'll always love that. I always love that one. Always love that one. Guys, I just want to say massive thank you to everybody. You know, we've reached 300 followers on Instagram. I want to say thank you for that. We've almost hitting close to 2K on TikTok. Thank you so much for that. And I think we just reached past 200 on Twitter, guys. So anybody who's showing us social media love, thank you so much, because we only jumped on it recently. And to see that type of love come through is amazing.
We finally got to like 13 on the YouTube subscribers. Booyah.
Yeah, so click on that subscribe button. Let's push that. Let's push that, guys. Subscribe, like, dislike, comment. It helps so much. I want to thank the guys at Sci-Fi Podcast as well, always showing love to the page, which is absolutely amazing. We've got another episode coming out with them later on.
Nice. What's up? I hear Laura screaming. She okay?
Let me go check, bro. I'll be back. Hold up.
All right, cool. Should be all good. But anyway, other than that, we're going to spoil the shit out of Eternals, I think, next. So if you have not seen the Eternals, then yeah, skip the last part of this podcast. Come back to it.
There we go, man. She don't like shower time.
But if you have seen Eternals, then let's spoil the shit out of it. That was next, right?
We're going to talk about Dune first, bro.
Oh,
before we jump on. Okay. And I know we didn't speak about it properly on the podcast today. Didn't get the chance to watch it.
I can't believe it. Yeah, I watched it a month earlier than you. Like, I don't know why they're not doing global releases. But anyway, what did you think?
Bro, my favorite movie of 2021.
I told you, right?
Hands down.
So epic, right? Every scene, every sound. And I'm not talking about the music. I'm just talking about the sound effects. Everything was just shot in an epic fashion.
So did you watch it on IMAX?
I did not. I should.
So I watched it on IMAX, bro. And I was fully engaged. Like, I haven't, recently, I know we've been talking about movies that I forgot.
You carry on. I need to get my charger.
Yeah, go. So, guys, got to catch it early this week, and it was absolutely an amazing experience. What Denise done, Denise, I can't even say his name properly without offending people. So, all I'm going to say is Denise. That movie was absolutely amazing and beautiful. It was such a visual experience and mesmerizing experience as well. Excuse me. It was a mesmerizing experience. I just absolutely adored everything I watched on there. Now, look, I haven't read the books. I have seen the old Dune, and I've seen some of the TV series, but this is in a league of its own, this movie. It just... I saw somebody's review the other day, and it was like an orgasmic experience of a movie.
That word reminds me of Zohan.
Yeah.
But anyway, go on, carry on.
Yeah, no, bro, absolutely loved it. I love that. It's weird, because a lot of people will have different opinions about this movie. But for me personally, as a person who loves going to the cinema, and to captivate me in that way, where you're not just getting me by visuals, you're getting me by sound, you're getting me by story, you know. Like, I wanted to know more about Paul's journey as well, you know what I mean? And we're going to get that, you know. Originally, we didn't know if we were going to get a part 2 to this movie, bro. And then they announced there's going to be a part 2, which is absolutely amazing because, bro, this is like Game of Thrones this is the original Game of Thrones, bro.
Well, they say this is the original Star Wars, right? Have you seen all the things that's coming? Because this came out before Star Wars, and then Star Wars came out, and it has a lot of similarities. So
yeah,
I think when I watched the movie before, I don't know anything about Dune, so I went in as a new fan. I've never seen the old one. I've never read the books, and the way this one was again, as we just discussed, epic.
I loved it, bro, and just
action was awesome.
Just really good, bro. And I love the way they've brought, even that you could see the Arabic culture like in there. You know what I mean? With the Furman. And bro, the visuals, bro, fucking grand, bro. Like, he knows how to work with scale, and he makes his scenes beautiful looking.
But it was every scene. It was
every scene.
Yeah, I can never remember one scene where they were like, just fuck the lighting or fuck that, just let it be. It was like every scene was shot in that grand sort of
scale. Yeah, exactly,
scale,
bro.
Yeah.
Fully enjoyed it. Best film of 2021 for me. I'm gonna do an in-depth review later for the channel as well. And guys, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We've got loads of reactions, trailer reactions, movie reactions, and general product stuff on there as well. So guys, make sure you check that out. But Dune was brilliant, bro. I can't stop thinking about it. That's how bad it was. And I was speaking to Ahmed the other day, and I was like, dude.
Have you seen the originals? Has anyone of the boys?
No, so I've seen the original movie. I haven't read the books, but I saw the original movies. I saw the original movie, and I saw some of the TV shows that they did. There's a TV show. Can you believe that? But it just, you know, this is a movie in its own. It's grand. You know, you can't compare it to that. That was a different time, different era. And I love the conflict, bro. You know what I mean? And his journey, like Paul, like I originally, you know, you get to like this kid. You know what I mean? He's on this journey. There's a grand scale of madness going on, politics and all the rest of it. But just mad, bro. Even the guy, man, what's his name? Is it Skarsgård? I can't remember his name, but he played the professor in Thor. He was that big fat guy floating everywhere.
Yeah,
bro, he was menacing, bros.
Yeah, he was grimy looking, but scary and presence about him, right?
Fat floating presence. Dude, man.
Fat floating, fucked up looking dude, bro.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, remember him coming out of the oil or wherever the fuck he was in the grease that he was trying to grease up his fat self.
Anyway, absolutely awesome. Great cast, great movie. One thing I want to touch on before we jump on Eternals is, bro, I've been hearing the reviews for Ghostbusters.
And is it good?
Bro, people are loving it. One of my friends who saw it came at the cinema, fucking did his reaction. He was screaming, shouting, bare moist. I was like, I'm not even going to watch the rest of.
Are people getting special screenings or something?
Already, yeah. The Leicester Square. I think it was in Leicester Square the other day, and they had the cars, and it looked moist, bro. But people are genuinely really happy with this movie.
Thank God. I mean, look, remember we were talking about the trailer, and I was just like, the part that got it was when you hear Ecto 1 doing the siren, and you hear the music, and you're like, that's Ghostbusters. That is Ghostbusters. Fuck knows what they did a couple of years ago with the other movie, but this one seems like it. We're gonna watch Ghostbusters 1 today because she's never seen them, so we're gonna watch that because it comes out next week, right?
We get it, the week after. Excuse me.
Okay. All right, yeah. So anyway, we're gonna watch 1 and 2 before we watch that. Awesome. Well, that's good to hear. Regardless, even if the critics say it was bad, fuck them. We're gonna watch it ourselves.
Well, listen, bro. We're gonna jump onto Eternals now, yeah. And
I think we got different point of views on this because you actually. Okay, let's carry on. Carry on.
Yeah, there's a split decision, and I can understand why, because I think the movie didn't have its wow factor. Yeah. But overall, I really enjoyed it, bro. Me and Ash really enjoyed it. I found the funny moments funny. I found the emotional parts emotional. You're right. They didn't give enough time for the characters to breathe because they just threw us into quite a big epic story, bro. But they did a bit of back and forth, which was quite good in that movie. And guys, if there's going to be spoilers on this part, so if you are listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, come back to it later on so you can hear our thoughts on it. But bro, genuinely, as a fan of the Marvel MCU, we got a totally different movie here, and you're right. It doesn't follow their usual formula. And this has a darker tone to the film as well, bro. And the fact that they've got Celestials involved, bro, that opens up the universe massively, because the next movies we're going to have, we got a Celestial half coming out of the ocean, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm actually excited to see where they head with this, because it's a different tone of a movie. It's not your regular superhero movie, bro. This is like gods and angels and demons and like that type of story. The guy who created the deviants for one purpose ended up having to create some angels to help it as well. So biblical parts to it as well, that religious side of things. But I feel like they brought a lot of difference to this movie as well, bro. And for me personally, I think it's quite important. What's that? Is that a bird in the background, bro?
It is, man. Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize the mic will pick up.
I was like, one of those things you turn around and it makes a noise. I was like, somebody playing with that. It brought a lot of difference to the film, bro. So you've got, characters that are, I don't even know how to say it without offending people, but gay characters in here. You've got
diverse,
yeah.
So diverse group of characters.
Yeah, exactly. And then you've got the Indian guys that crack me up, even though he's from Pakistan. But I just liked it, bro. The main actor, he's from Pakistan, bro.
Oh, got it. Oh, okay.
Well, he grew up in Canada, but his family background is Pakistan. But he, bro, I think overall as a movie, it has its flaws, but it's introduced me to a new part, something fresh, bro. Like even the visuals were different, bro. Like that darker tone, I kind of liked it. The betrayal from Icarus, I saw that coming, but I was like, they needed to do something to give it that part to it. I genuinely, I enjoyed it. I think you need to watch it again, bro.
Maybe I do. I mean, look, we have different thoughts, and obviously, if you saw my non-spoiler review, I didn't say I didn't like it. And as you said, as an MCU fan, I enjoyed it, right, from that perspective. And yes, what they've opened up got me excited, but the movie didn't really get me that excited. I do think that, again, there was no character building, I feel. So when I say there wasn't, there was
a little bit,
there was, but I wasn't, bro. For me, none of the characters, for me, especially the main character, Cersei's, right? What's her name? Gemma Chan. Right? Yeah. She's the main character. I didn't see her go through any adversity, right? All the main MCU characters, and the MCU formula is, Tony Stark goes through adversity, becomes Iron Man. Doctor Strange goes. I didn't see that with this character, right? Or any of the characters here. But that's why I feel like, look, this opened up a lot. But if I see them again or not, I don't really care, right?
No.
Same with like their powers and all that sort of stuff. Like, boy, you know what? Hold on. Before you take the picture, bro. I always takes pictures while I'm talking. Get me a Butters picture, man. Let me pose for this.
No, this is a behind the scenes photo, so it's all right. I'm not gonna. The thing is, I couldn't find no images, so I'd like, let's get a screenshot.
I've seen some of the pictures you keep taking. My face all busted and whatnot. So I'm taking pictures while I'm talking.
Go on.
What else? The character. So that was one thing, right? I wasn't feeling Icarus. Like I agree. The effects were awesome. Like we got a different visual on a speedster. We did have Quicksilver, but this was Marvel's
so good, bro.
She was really awesome. That was awesome. Icarus and his Superman vibes were awesome. They look good. Why am I guy still taking pictures for?
Bro, before I stick that bird up your ass, bro. Right. But listen,
Icarus, wait. Icarus was awesome, right? And all the powers and all of the effects were good, yeah. But again, with Icarus's betrayal, I was confused with him. I was like, hold on. Like, you killed the main character, forgot her name, Salma Hayek's character, right? Because you
Ajax.
Yeah. You killed Ajax because you wanted the emergence to happen. You knew your purpose and you wanted it to happen. But then they had 6 days to go. Why not just sit back and let it happen? The rest of them didn't have anything. But okay, he wanted to protect his friends from the deviants. So he went out and protected his friend. Maybe he only cared about Cersei. So why don't you just go protect her and forget the rest? But no, he started getting them together. He triggered that all off. And ultimately, at the end, he betrayed them all and he had no remorse and wanted to kill them. So I was just like, why don't you just protect her? And they say, oh, nothing, I don't know what's going on. Let's just leave it and let 6 days go past and let the emergence happen. But no, he done. And then right at the end, he's like, I'm sorry. And then he went and killed himself and flew in the sun. I was just kind of like, well, he was kind of, his motives were basic. I felt like they weren't really, I didn't really feel it. I was like, you're basic. If you wanted it to happen, you should have just fucking sat back for 6 days and let it happen. Right. So that was kind of weird. And I do feel like, there was a lot of pointless scenes, like the first, they were talking about the Marvel's first sex scene and whatnot. It's so pointless. It was like 13 seconds or something. Nothing's going on.
Bare people in the cinema. Like, there was bare BAFTA, bro, and I was like, this ain't a kids movie. And there's some kids there, like bare freaking out, and I'm like,
it's so pointless. It was so pointless, man. I just felt like there was no need. Like to make if you're gonna pull it in there, then it's in there. But the fact that there was all news about it, like Marvel's taking this new formula and having these scenes, I'm like, it was nothing, right? Same with the Marvel's first gay character and all this sort of stuff, a gay kiss. It was forced. Just pull it in there. Don't need to make a news about it, right? Because they made the news about it, you're sitting there thinking, all right, well, what's gonna happen now? Okay, they kissed. Like, it was like a 2-second thing. Why force it? There was no need. My guy, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they tried to be like, oh, this is a new formula that Marvel's going with. Just make. It's
not a formula. It's just a movie, bro. I think people take it out of proportion.
But I'm not saying it was shit. Should I tell you my favorite scene? And not because of this movie or what I'm expecting to see in the future. That last scene with the Celestial in the background in Earth in the sky, I just saw Galactus. I know I saw the Celestial, I saw Galactus, bro. And I was like, that's how Galactus is going to be shown in the MCU. That's what they teased us with. None of this clouds and whatever the fuck they did. That's how they're going to show Galactus in an Avengers threat level movie. And you're going to probably see from all over I could just visualize the scene, bro. From all over the world, you're going to see the different heroes looking at Galactus in the sky. That's what I saw. And that was the best scene for me.
Hey, bro, so pumped. That was it. That was absolutely a great. So what was it that was spoiled in what BBC spoiled online?
Okay. Because we didn't talk about it because we didn't know. Yeah. Thanos' brother was fucking that. Jakub posted it on the group and it said BBC.com. I'm pretty sure it did. And then it was all over Instagram. And then the next day it was gone. So I reckon Marvel was like, what the fuck are you lot doing? Right. And they took it down.
Harry Styles from
Harry Styles as fan. And do you know what though? Like, that didn't get me excited though. I'm sorry, like nothing in this movie got me like, except that Galactus. Well, it wasn't Galactus, but I saw Galactus. But apart from that, nothing in the movie got me like, oh my god, I can't wait for them to show up again or so and so to show up. Like, well, Thanos' brother. It's going to be interesting to have him and see where they go with that and whatnot. But I didn't really. I mean, the spoiler fucked me up, but I was waiting for him. But it didn't really get me out of my seat and be like, oh my god, this is going to be epic. So,
what about John Cena as the little leprechaun?
That was funny. That was actually quite funny. Yeah. I didn't even know that was John Cena.
That's John Cena, yeah. That's John Cena, yeah.
So I guess Cena's in the MCU now because he had a bit of character. And also, just real quick, the Indian character, the funny one, the uncle, right? He was hilarious. Don't get me wrong, he gave me bad jokes. But bro, every other Marvel movie, the second character, or the funny character, always had a purpose, right? You had Ant-Man, you had Michael Pena, he was hilarious. You had, Spider-Man, guy in the chair, his best friend. They were funny, but they had a purpose. This guy had no purpose, man. He was a tag-along, and he was funny, and I enjoyed his lines and his little, whatever, but hilarious. But he had no purpose in the movie. I was just like, that was pointless. So for me, there was a lot of pointless scenes in there where I was like, okay, you made me laugh with him, which was good, but he had no purpose.
I think you need to watch it again, one more time. Watch it one more time, bro.
I might have to wait for Disney Plus release, so give me a couple months. I don't know if I'm going to go cinema for it again.
I'm going to watch it one more time because I did get really tired towards the end, but listen, bro, me and Ash, we enjoyed it for what it was, yeah? It's not one of the best. It's not one of the best MCU movies, but it got me excited to have a different style of a movie and where they open up the Eternals from now. Because again, bro, I don't know much about the Eternals, so getting Celestials involved, getting Thanos' brother involved. Spoilers, guys. If you lose, you lose. I think we're going to get a different dynamics of how Phase 4 is going to be moving forward, bro. Because now we're looking at Phase 4 at a larger scale, bro.
Well, that's what I loved about the movie. What we're expecting from a universe perspective, but not these characters. If any of these characters show up again, I don't care. But if they do, awesome. But I think, you know, bring them back in as secondary characters and whatnot. But I'm not dying to see them again in the future. I do think, you know, what was lacking as well, I just felt like they're brothers and sisters for 7 million years. And when they find out some of them died, when Gilgamesh died, it was like, all right, my guy's dead, let's move on. Like, there was no emotion, man. I felt like they had no emotion with each other and whatnot. My favorites have to be the speedster. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. She was awesome, and her relationship with the guy who controls minds. To me, they were the best too. I felt their dynamics. I felt their acting. Considering she's doing sign language, her emotions in her face. She had a beautiful smile and everything. Like really good. And then the guy who controls the minds, I forgot all the names. I felt emotion from him.
Dougie, yeah.
Yeah. But the rest of them, I didn't feel nothing, man. Like I said, when Gilgamesh died, they didn't give a fuck, man. Like, it felt like they didn't give a fuck. Like, there was no emotion behind them, and these are teammates for 7 years. I think, look, bro, like, yes, it's hard. This is why it gets me nervous about X-Men, because you can't do a group movie. Look, this movie was deep, right? Because again, you spoke about religion and all that sort of stuff, right? So it's a big story to be told, right? I don't think it captured the whole story, but that's what it was going for. X-Men is a story about racism and discrimination, ultimately, right? Obviously, the hero. It gets me nervous that when you do the X-Men MCU, I think it should be hard for them, man. I think they should literally do standalone movies and then bring them together, because I don't know, man. Like, when they do a group, Guardians of the Galaxy, this is what I'm saying, like James Gunn smashed it. Like, with Guardians of the Galaxy, so good that you made us fall in love with a tree. So you got to do the same thing for X-Men, man. You got to, I don't know, man. Like, I got nervous for X-Men because you can't do a group movie in one movie and then, you know, pull them all together.
No, of course.
Got me nervous. But yeah, I mean, look, and also, you know, the Black Knight that we're getting at the end. I mean, I don't know much about him either, but he is a part of Avengers and whatnot. And Jon Snow, he's awesome and whatnot. Who do you think at the end of that scene, someone said, "Are you ready?" or something? Who do you think that was?
I'm not sure, but again, bro, we it's another extra part to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm not going to look into it like too much. I'm just going to wait and see what they do and how they plan it out. They've got Phase 4 planned out, bro. So all sorts of madness is kicking off at the moment. So
I reckon later on I'll appreciate it more based on what they do with the universe. This is what's so good about the MCU. This is just one chapter. So maybe I didn't enjoy this chapter, but the next chapter or the next chapter that they get involved in, I'll probably appreciate it more with the Celestials, with their powers, with Thanos' brother, whatever, right? Because Thanos was a deviant, right? End of the day, like in the comics, he was a deviant, right? So it kind of tied into his story because the deviants were there to kill the humans so that the Celestial doesn't get the energy. Technically, Thanos killed half the population. His philosophy on why he did what he wanted to do was different. Yeah. However, because it kind of gives you more love for him. It's like, hold on, he actually saved all those people because maybe he knew, maybe he didn't. I don't know if in the storyline they knew that, but him taking away half the population gave less energy for the Celestials. So that's like, right. Damn, this guy, he actually saved the universe. Well, I mean, they saved it now, but at that time, he actually saved the universe. But you know, it brings it to that and whatnot. But I thought they were going to bring a young Thanos in this movie, but they didn't. Obviously, they're probably talking about his brother. But listen, I don't think it was shit. I'm not saying it was shit. I'm just saying it wasn't my favorite, and I can see why the ratings are not great. And I just feel like
that's critics, bro. Critics. Yeah, the audience reaction has been great.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool.
The audience reaction has been great.
I just think with the Marvel movies, especially, right? If you're gonna do something different, just do something different and stop talking about it. Like all the things that they said, that this scene and that scene, gay scene, kiss scene, sex, just do the movie, because you put expectations. Like, and when they're just pointless and forced, then you're like, you just done that shit to being woke, right? Just pull it in the movie, stop talking about it, and then pull it in like in a good storyline and whatnot, and then make it epic. But don't talk about it and then make it a pointless scene. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, listen, bro.
All banned in the Middle East and whatnot. That shit gives me jokes. But I just feel like, you know, the talk was no need. Just
do
the movie.
Do the movie. Yeah.
And do it right. But it wasn't shit. I'm not saying it was shit. It just wasn't one of my favorite. But definitely that last scene with Celestial, bro. I can't wait to see Galactus because you're going to see like the Fantastic Four. Think about that visual, bro. The Fantastic Four there. Silver Surfer's going to come. Bro, just think about that visual. That was the best visual of the whole movie.
So good, bro. So good. I'm excited to see where they go with it. I mean, did you... bro, my cinema was packed. That's the first time since I've been in cinema. There's no dividers, bro. Everybody was sitting next to each other and everything, bro. It was packed.
Oh, shit, okay.
The cinema was packed. Yeah? Back to normal, bro. It was packed. And it was a Marvel movie that I bought. Because when I went to watch Shang-Chi, bro, it wasn't that many people in there. And I watched that opening day as well.
Was that because of the restrictions or because...
No, I just think people were just still kind of wary at that time. But
okay.
I was there, bro. I was yesterday. Even when Ash rode through, it was like, damn, it's packed. I was like, no, bro.
Well, that's good. That's good to know, man. Hopefully it makes the monies and it carry on because, you know, you don't want the movies to not to make the monies and whatnot. But exactly. Listen, man, I know you brought up Shang-Chi, but the difference with Shang-Chi and this, like, for example, within the first 5 minutes of meeting Shang-Chi, I was already invested. I was like,
yeah.
By the end of that movie, I was like, I cannot wait for Shang-Chi to be involved. That's what I'm saying. By the end of this movie, I was like, cool. Whatever the hell you guys do, go do what you're doing. I did think there was another thought I had was... what was the other thought? The other thing about everyone knowing who they were, like all their partners knew they were Eternals, they were this, they were that. And I don't know, I didn't feel much emotions from them. It's like, oh, okay, cool. You're this supreme being and okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, damn, man, you just been sleeping with an alien for however long and you're cool with it, yeah? You gotta go check yourself out, bro. Go to the hospital and get yourself tested, bro, because you don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. But no, from a perspective of shock value and emotional value, I didn't see that. It just felt normal. But maybe it's normal because they're in the MCU. They know Thanos exists. They know aliens exist. They're like, all right, cool. This is reality now. So
this is reality now.
They're like, okay, I know you people exist now. So I wonder how they're gonna factor in. Again, I go back to the X-Men and mutants. Why is humans are going to build a hate towards mutants? Like, because they're loving all these other Avengers and super beings and aliens. What is going to make them hate mutants? You know what I mean? Because they can't, that's a key element.
It's a key element of the X-Men. Yeah, exactly.
So right now, all the superheroes are accepted and aliens are accepted. How do you do that?
How do you do that? Yeah, exactly. Oh, so much happening, bro. So much happening. But we'll have to wait and see, bro. Definitely. We'll have to wait and see.
Maybe I'll watch it again. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just wait for Disney Plus. But we'll see.
We'll work it out. All right, bro. Was there anything else to cover this week?
I think that's it, man. November, loads of shit's coming out. We got Hawkeye, looking forward to that coming out. Shang-Chi's going to come out on Disney Plus. There's a couple shows on Netflix coming out. Ghostbusters. Ryan Reynolds and The Rock and Gal Gadot's got a movie coming out. Well, we got a lot of good things coming out.
We've got some good things coming out this next month. Yeah, definitely.
UFC tomorrow. You're a UFC fan. Big card tomorrow. Usman versus Colby Covington, part 2. Big fight.
Nice.
Some good shit coming out, man.
We've got some good stuff, guys. All right, guys, massive thank you again. Make sure you check out all of our streaming platforms, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. We're on some other stuff as well. If you type in the Brothers Geek Out podcast, it will come up on the list anyway. Make sure you're following our social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. It always helps. You guys get to see little clips and what we're up to. And yeah, man. All right, cool. All right, bro, let's get a photo without you losing.
This guy, always this guy. But the last 3 pictures you got on me, you got me like, hey, you guys, like you got me all fucked up, bro. Like you got me taking pictures of me while I'm talking and
it's good, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
No, it's good for you, bro. You got your face all structured and shit. I look all fucked up.
All right, cool. All right, let me stop it and then we'll take the photo after. But guys, massive thank you for listening in. And we'll catch you guys up soon. Make sure you check out our midweek podcast. We've got Amy Peachy Arts on. We talk about art, passion, and then we've got some passion podcasters coming out in the next couple of weeks. So make sure you check that out, guys. But other than that, G-Man, one love, bro. Peace.